Hi students, today we are going to discuss about the oscillators. So what do you mean by an oscillator? The oscillator is a device which is going to produce the output sinusoidal waveform without giving any input waveform. So this is like the block diagram of the oscillator. This is an amplifier and we are going to give the feedback network. Remember, in oscillators you will have the feedback network. In amplifiers also, feedback amplifiers also, you have the feedback network, but that feedback network is negative feedback. But for oscillators, remember, you are going to have the positive feedback. Oscillators will have positive feedback network. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about this oscillator types. And remember, the input is Vin is 0, that is without giving any input it is going to produce the sinusoidal output. Such type of devices are called oscillator devices. So in oscillator there are different types of oscillators. In our subject discussion we are going to discuss about the RC phase shift oscillator, RC phase shift oscillator, Wien bridge oscillator, Wien bridge oscillator, and then quadrature oscillator. So first we shall discuss about the RC phase shift oscillator. The name can be given as just phase shift oscillator or RC phase shift oscillator. Okay, so don't confuse, both are same. So now we shall discuss about this. How this is the circuit diagram of this RC phase shift oscillator. And now let us see the working principle of this RC phase shift oscillator. So it consists of an op-amp. This is the amplifier stage and this is the feedback circuit stage. So this amplifying stage will have the amplifier and negative inverting terminal is connected with the feedback resistor. So we can overall say that this amplifier part consists of the inverting amplifier. And then this feedback circuit, it consists of 3 RC networks. RC, RC and RC. 3 RC networks. Whatever the output voltage is there, that output voltage is fed back through this RC feedback circuit to the input circuit, input part of the circuit. As this is an inverting amplifier, it is going to provide us how much phase shift? 180 degrees phase shift. As it is a inverting amplifier. Why? Because for non-inverting we grounded. Yes. So it is a inverting amplifier. This inverting amplifier, it is going to produce 180 degrees phase shift. Remember, for our RC phase shift oscillator, we should produce overall phase shift of 360 degrees. Overall phase shift of 360 degrees. Anyway, 180 degrees phase shift is provided by this inverting amplifier and remaining 180 degrees phase shift is provided by this RC network. This RC network, it provides 180 degrees phase shift at one particular frequency. At one particular frequency. That frequency is called F0. Okay. At that frequency itself, this RC network provides 180 degrees phase shift as well as the output gain is also high. Both factors will be important. Output gain is high as well as it is going to provide 180 degrees phase shift. That frequency is called as oscillator frequency F0. So that F0 for RC phase shift oscillator is given by 1 by 2 pi root 6 into RC or 0.065 by RC. This is very important. F0 is equals to 1 by 2 pi root 6 RC or 0.065 by RC. And we can also say that the gain should be at least 29. As it is an inverting amplifier, we can write gain as minus RF by R1. So here it is represented with modulo. So modulo RF by R1 is equals to 29. I think you remember the formula. The gain of inverting amplifier is minus RF by R1 and the gain of the non-inverting terminal is 1 plus RF by R1. Okay. How to remember these formulas? Don't confuse. Inverting means minus. So in the formula you are going to get minus RF by R1. Non-inverting means plus. So anyway in the formula you are going to get plus 1 plus RF by R1 for the non-inverting gain, and for inverting amplifier the gain is minus RF by R1. Okay. So total phase shift for this RC phase shift oscillator is 360 degrees. One part of 180 degrees is provided by this inverting amplifier and remaining 180 degrees is provided by this RC oscillator, feedback RC oscillator. At one frequency it is going to provide 180 degrees and at that time the gain will also be high. That frequency is called as the frequency of the oscillator F0, frequency of oscillation. Okay. So next topic is Wien-Bridge oscillator. So this is the Wien-Bridge oscillator. So all these oscillators operate at audio frequency range. For this Wien-Bridge oscillator, the total phase shift provided is 0 degrees. The phase shift provided by this circuit is 0 degrees. Remember, here this is a positive feedback here, and here we are going to have series RC in one arm and parallel RC in the other arm. Okay, and the remaining two resistors will be there, R1 and RF, and this is total phase shift around this network is 0 degrees. So when the 0 degrees occurs means when this circuit is balanced. When this circuit is balanced, if you have R values and C values equal, then this is balanced. Okay. Whenever the circuit is balanced, or the name is a resonant frequency. The circuit balanced name is a resonant frequency. Resonant frequency. So at that time we can say that this is called as the frequency of oscillation F0. Okay. At frequency F0, the total circuit is balanced. The total circuit is balanced. You can consider this as like a bridge. That's why the name Wien bridge. Okay. One arm, second arm, third arm and fourth arm. Whenever we balance all these four arms, okay, then we are going to get the output as phase shift as 0 degrees. So that frequency is called as frequency of oscillation F0. So F0 is given by 1 by 2 pi RC or else 0.159 by RC, and the gain required is given by 1 by B is equals to 3, and as we are considering here it as a non-inverting, so the formula is 1 plus RF by R1 is equals to 3. So RF is equals to 2R1. This is for Wien-Bridge oscillator. Remember the waveforms you can represent for oscillator directly like this. Okay. Why? Because we are not giving any input. It is producing the output sinusoidal waveforms. And for this RC phase shift oscillator also, you can represent the waveform as like this, sinusoidal waveforms. Okay. For all oscillator types, you can show the output waveform as the sinusoidal waveform. So Wien bridge means it is like a bridge whenever all the arms, 1, 2, 3, 4, anyway you can consider, are 4 arms. If they are balanced, okay, that balanced frequency is called as the resonant frequency. And whenever it is going to balance, it is going to produce the 0 degrees phase shift. That frequency is called as frequency of oscillation. F naught is 1 by 2 pi RC. It is given. And next, quadrature oscillator. Third oscillator is quadrature oscillator. This quadrature oscillator, it is going to produce say like two output waveforms. Okay, so first this is op amp A1 and this is op amp A2. Consider that first op amp A1 is producing sine wave and second op amp is producing the cosine wave. You can consider inversely also, this as cosine and this as also sine. But remember, quadrature means 90 degrees phase shift. So the phase shift between the sine waveform output and cosine waveform output is 90 degrees. So this is nothing but the quadrature waveform. And this R3 and C3 form the voltage divider network. This is a feedback circuit. R3 and C3 is a feedback circuit. We can say R3, C3. They are like the voltage divider. Voltage divider. And this quadrature oscillator circuit, the overall phase shift, it is 360 degrees for this quadrature oscillator circuit. Overall phase shift is 360 degrees. See this part A2 op amp, it is like a pure integrator and this is like an partial integrator or non-inverting integrator. Okay, this you can consider as non-inverting integrator and this as a pure integrator. This A2 op amp as a pure integrator, it is going to provide either this is going to contribute either minus 270 degrees centigrade phase shift or plus 90 degrees phase shift. A2 op amp, it is producing minus 270 degrees or 90 degrees phase shift and remaining phase shift will be there, no, that will be produced by this voltage divider network along with A1 op amp. So how much remaining phase shift we require is either minus 90 degrees or 270 degrees. Okay, minus 270 minus 90, it again becomes minus 360 degrees. 90 degrees and 270 degrees, it becomes either 360 degrees. Okay, why 2 minus and plus is given means both we have sine as well as cosine. Okay, so that's why it's given both minus 360 and plus 360. So quadrature oscillator, one part of the pure integrator or second op amp A2, it is producing minus 270 or 90 degrees and remaining phase shift is produced by this voltage divider network R3, C3 and the op amp A1. And at one particular frequency F naught, this total phase shift of 360 degrees is obtained. That frequency F naught is called as the frequency of oscillation. The frequency of oscillation is given by 1 by 2 pi RC and here we are considering all the resistors values and capacitor values are same, time constant. R1 C1 is equals to R2 C2 is equals to R3 C3 is equals to RC we are considering in this quadrature oscillator and the gain is given by 1 by B is equals to 1.414. And another important point is that we are providing these potentiometers to remove any here. These potentiometers are provided to remove any noise, okay, or any distortions in the circuit. This potentiometer is provided. So today we discussed about this oscillator, what is an oscillator and what are the types of the oscillator. RC phase shift, it provides 360 degrees phase shift. Wien bridge oscillator, it provides 0 degrees. And the quadrature, we discussed about 360 degrees phase shift. Thank you.